Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you people are doing well. Okay, today we are going to learn how to make continuous zipper bag. It can be any size, but the emphasis of this training is going to be on the zipper. So without taking much of your time, let's go to the video. But if you have not subscribed to my channel, maybe you are just coming across this channel for the first time, kindly do me a favor to subscribe and also put on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you will be among the first to be notified about it. So let's get started. So this is what I made for myself. This is my tools bag. So you can see it. This is where I pack all my tools, my working tools. This is where I pack them. So you can make any size of bag with it, but remember, it's not the size that is the emphasis of this tutorial. The emphasis of this tutorial is on this continuous zip. So let's get started. So this is the leather I'm using for this tutorial, and the size is 9 by 14. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to sew my zipper to it. I will place my zip cloth on the right side this way and sew. After sewing it, I will flip it over and top stitch. But in this type of tutorial, you don't use the two sides of the zip. So after sewing, I will separate it and remove the second side. Okay, you can see I'm done sewing it. I'm done sewing my zip close. Now I'm going to top stitch it. So this allowance here, I have to push it down this way for me to be able to top stitch it. So as you can see, I've sewn my handle to it. This is optional. You can choose to put handle or not. Now I'm going to separate this zip cloth. So what I'm working with only this. I'll move it this side to fix my zip head. So this is what I'll be working with now. So I'm going to fix my zip head now. So I'm done fixing the zip head. So now I'm going to sew it together. I'm going to sew it together. So I'll put it in my machine and sew. When I get to this place, I move my seam allowance. I move it towards me, both up and down. I'll move it towards me, both up and down. See what I just did? You may need oil here, depending on the zip needle you are using. So I'm going to sew the down also. Okay, now see the way I folded it. Make sure that there are two seam allowance meet together. So now I'm taking 1 inch from this point. I took 1 inch inward, 1 inch inward. So now I'm going to sew on it. So I'm done sewing the two sides. Now I'm going to cut off the excess here. Then you open it up. Cut out the excess zip cloth here. So I'm turning it to the right side now. If you want to make your own, you make it bigger. This is just for the tutorial. I just use leftover leather to do this. If you want to sell it, you make it bigger. The most important thing is for you to know how I did this zip around zip. So this is it now. Can see it, continuous zip bag. You see it, continuous zip. So this brings us to the end of this tutorial. When you want to make your own to be bigger, maybe times 2 of what we have here, the measurement we have here, as in the length. This is for just for this tutorial, just to teach you how to achieve this continuous zip here. So if this tutorial has been helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. See you in our next tutorial. See the done. So